Hi, I'm Kevin Gunn, and welcome to another episode of Straight Answers. Today, we're going to be talking about renewable energy. Now, most of the energy used in this country is created by using coal, natural gas, and petroleum. Approximately 67% of the electricity we use comes from those sources. Another 20% comes from nuclear power. But renewable energy, that is energy created from renewable resources like sunlight, wind, and water, is growing quickly. Coal, natural gas, and petroleum are known as fossil fuels. We call them fossil fuels because they literally are formed from dead animal and plant material that has been fossilized over millions of years. Yes, that electricity that you're using was created by burning old dinosaurs. Currently, we're mining and pumping those resources out of the ground at a much faster rate than they can be replenished. We don't exactly know when, but at the current rate, we will eventually run out. Now don't worry, it's not going to happen tomorrow, but it is going to happen. Also, fossil fuels typically emit more particles into the air, create waste, and are generally worse for the environment. So many energy producers are turning towards renewable resources to generate power. These resources are called renewable because they're replenished without having to do anything. Some of these renewable resources are sunlight, wind, water, and geothermal heat. Sunlight is used with photovoltaic panels. You've probably heard them called solar panels. Photovoltaic is used to describe a process where a material converts sunlight into electricity. Solar panels use glass and other materials like silicon. Photons from the sunlight hit the glass and then push out the electrons that are contained in the silicon. Those electrons then become usable electricity. Wind energy is created when the wind, generated by the heating of the earth, turns blades on a tower. Those blades then turn a generator, creating electricity from the movement. Water flows through a dam, like the Hoover Dam, and as the water flows through, it turns turbines, which then turn a generator. Geothermal energy uses the natural heat of the earth to create steam to turn a turbine. Typically, pipes are drilled deep into the earth to take advantage of the earth's natural heat. The heat creates steam, which then turns the turbine. All of these resources regenerate without any help from humans, hence the term renewable. So we can get all of our electricity from a clean, unending source and never have to use fossil fuels again, right? Well, not exactly. There are a few issues with renewables. First, the sun doesn't always shine and the wind doesn't always blow. That means that you can't count on wind and solar to be on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You still need something called baseload generation, which are those coal, gas, and nuclear plants that are running all the time. Second, the equipment needed to harvest the renewable resources, like solar panels, wind turbines, and hydroelectric dams, can be very expensive. While these costs are coming down, this type of generation is still more expensive than fossil generation. Third, many of the renewable resources are located away from population centers. In the case of wind, sometimes the wind farms are several states away from where the energy is most needed. That means you have to have expensive transmission to move the power to where it's needed. That just increases the cost even more. As technology advances, these resources are generating larger amounts of electricity, are becoming more constant, which means they can be used more, and are making the generation a lot less expensive. That means they're becoming the choice for more consumers and companies. While we're not there yet, renewables promise to provide a safe, clean, and reliable source of power for years and years to come. Well, that's it for this episode. I'm Kevin Gunn, and we'll see you next time for more Straight Answers.